Hi guys, Happy New Year. I am actually just tuning in to my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to answer a lot of your questions, a lot of your comments, because I haven't been on YouTube for maybe 2 weeks now, and I'm still getting comments on a lot of my videos, primarily the older videos. So I just want to send a shout out to you guys who are sending me those questions, and thank you for that. But I just wanted to come on really briefly and really quickly. I'm actually in my car, so I'm sorry if I'm moving around. But I wanted to come on really briefly and wish you a Happy New Year. I think there's a lot to look forward to, and there's a lot upcoming. And we just recently had a shooting as a nation. I say we as a nation because we're in this together, but we recently had a shooting that affected the Jewish community. And every time those attacks occur, it just reminds me that they're not the only ones who are going to have to deal with that. It's going to be the rest of the world, and it's going to be me, and it's going to be you, and it's going to be us as a nation that's going to have to deal with the repercussions and the consequences of these kind of attacks. I think these attacks on the Jewish community really has a way of cementing the prejudice and the racism and the discrimination that has been the foundation of our nation for so many years. So this isn't new, right? This is something that has been ingrained within the culture of the United States. And unfortunately, we have those individuals who are really dramatic and what's the word I'm looking for? They are really anti-culture, anti-Jewish, and anti-Black, and anti-Hispanic, and anti-Spanish, and anti-foreigner. I mean, these are the small sectors of our community that bonds together, and they are impacted by something that's known as groupthink. And you guys probably know I've talked about this on this channel. But groupthink is a sociological concept that describes a group of people who, engage in similar behavior so that they can fit in and so that they can, be a part of an agreement of some kind or some kind of group association. It's kind of like groupie syndrome. That's what I call it, groupie syndrome. And it's dangerous, and it has impacted terrorist groups for a very long time. And unfortunately, it has been the foundation of racism and prejudice and discrimination in this nation as well. So there's a lot to look forward to positively coming up in 2020. But there's also a lot of things to look forward to in terms of changing our legal structure and what's going on politically and what's going on in our nation. So I think it's just going to take, those of us as a country, as a nation, to fully make the changes that we need to make in 2020. It's not going to be up to anybody else but us, right? We live here. This is our home. And this is what we know, and this is what we're used to. So we have to make these changes. And if that means voting a certain way, if that means taking safety precautions, if that means bonding together despite race and color and ethnicity and breed, right? If that means that we have to educate ourselves about, different cultures and different sects within our society, whatever we need to do, we're going to have to do it in order for us to move forward in a positive and in a healthy way. So I just wanted to not rant necessarily, but I just wanted to come on and kind of share these thoughts, and I welcome you to share your thoughts as well. What do you think when you hear these things happening, and do you see us moving forward in a positive way in 2020, or do you have concerns? I have deep concerns because of my loved ones and the people that I love wholeheartedly and care about, my clients, my patients. I care about them, and I have concerns about literally everything. So while I want to celebrate the new year coming in tomorrow night, I also want to celebrate the new year knowing that I'm not alone in feeling that this stuff in this country needs to change. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. But I will see you guys on the 13th of January with a brand new video. I'm going to be talking about some really cool stuff, guys. So I'm going to be putting out a video tonight or tomorrow that's going to talk a little bit more about what I'm hoping to do in the new year. So I'll see you in that little bit of a video. All right. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.